Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a very special episode of TSW4. It's been a while since I've played this game. Not since. Oh, when was it? Not since Fife Circle originally came out. And on your screen, you see a Class 43 HST in the Into 7 City Scotrail livery. It's a 2+4 formation. And today we're checking out two, yes, two brand new, very special mods. I've got the two mods in question are the Fife Circle 2024 Timetable and the Fife Circle Enhancement Pack. Um, bear in mind if you want to go download these, they are on the Trains and Community website. There'll be a link down in the description if you want to go download them. There are some root requirements as well, but you cannot have just one mod. You have to download both of them if you want the root to function correctly and stuff like that. So I'm going to read off the notes on the Trains and Community website. We're going to start with the timetable. So the current feature set. This is quoted word for word. The current feature set includes 166 playable Class 170 services, including all of the Dundee, Aberdeen, Cowdenbeath, and Glenrothes services, and several ECS moves. Actually, before I go back to the feature set, this timetable is fully built from scratch using the early 2024 working timetable for the region. Some very minor alterations have been made due to gameplay considerations or route limitations. Back to the feature set. Set number 2, 98 playable Class 385/1 services comprising of the Edinburgh to Glasgow Express services and ECS moves, which requires Edinburgh to Glasgow, which I don't have, so you won't see any of those. 68 playable Class 385/0 services comprising the Edinburgh to Dunblane services, drivable as far as Polmont, which again requires Edinburgh to Glasgow. 20 playable Scotrail HST with custom livery services from Edinburgh to Aberdeen. That's what we're driving right now. Drivable as far as Markinch. Creative license was taken on these to increase gameplay. As a reality, only one stops at Markinch, so they would have all have to have been AI, and it requires GWE Great Western Express. I do have that. That's why it's on the screen. 8 playable LNER Class 800/1 services from Edinburgh to Aberdeen, playable between Edinburgh and Markinch. These services require the swapping between electric and diesel mode at Haymarket, which requires the East Coast Main Line. Yes, we finally have the Class 800 in the game. It's a modified version of the 801 from ECML. 2 playable Flying Scotsman rail tours. These 5 circular services run the entire loop and take around 2 hours to complete, which requires the Flying Scotsman route. This gives a total playable service count of 362. Full station passenger information screens with all stops added for all services, AI, and player. And then for the AI services, we have all of the Lumo services, including a custom livery, LNER AI services at 10 a.m. and all of the Class 170 Tweed Bank services. Some have been disabled due to a missing signal on Platform 4 of Edinburgh Waverley. Current known limitations. I've been able to do as complicated Haymarket Depot ECS as I would have liked. This is due to the majority of the depot being bugged, having missing signals, or having missing pathing. ECS moves only come out of a limited area of the depot currently. I can't do anything about this. Rivet are the only ones who can. Hopefully, Rivet has got a patching coming for Fife Circle. Don't know what that is, but hopefully they can patch Haymarket, all that good stuff. There are currently less coupled 170 services than there should be. This is due to the 170 being unable to be uncoupled by the AI presently. This will be re-enabled if Rivet fix it again. Hopefully Rivet does that in their patch. The automatic announcements for the 170 do not work. In my time to I've tried various things and have yet been unable to find out how to enable them. Passengers are not present on the Edinburgh to Glasgow section currently due to some issues with the route merging. Future plans. The current plan for the next version is to include the following. At least 2 more playable rail tours comprising diesel local hauling passenger carriages, at least 2 playable RHTT services, railhead treatment train, local add-on bundle 1, putting in all the missing LNER AI services, potentially adding in the Glasgow Central AI services, and putting in as much of the real-life tram timetable as the signaling and pathing will allow me. This mod has been made by Fox, Fawx. Thank you so much, Fox. And then the credits are Enhancement Creation, Timetable testing, Bescott, Jet Wash, and Rob's 2872. Custom livery for HST and Lumo, Tom Hill. And then the trailer was shot by Ben Glasgow. And then the timetable testing is thanks to A Very Fat Elf, Cash, Envirobag, Jez Does Bez, and Vans. And also special thanks to Joe the Fish and Muff for help with the editor. Now, if we go on to the Fife Circle Enhancement Pack, this is huge. The Fife Circle Enhancement Pack has been made by Bescott, Fawkes, Jet Wash, London Midland, and Rob S. And really important stuff. This will only really work with Fawkes' Fife Circle 2024 timetable, which we were just talking about. Don't ask, but due to add-on bleeping manager, it won't work in Rivet's timetable. That's an exact quote. And also delete some other stuff. Trailer with huge thanks to A Very Fat Elf. So right, we've got the change list here. Extensive addition of reworking of grasses and vegetation requires Blackpool DLC, which I've got, and Fox's 2024 timetable covers the Fife route, also Haymarket to Linlithgow and Linlithgow to Dalmeny. Addition of line-side fencing and inappropriate US-style fencing swapped out. New pink Scottish ballasted track. Graffiti thinned out to remove when inappropriate. Lighting adjustments, timers, brightness and color of emitted lighting for stations and streets. Extra lighting added to Waverley area, Haymarket, Airport and Murrayfield Stadium. Lighting added to the Forth Road Bridge with navigation lighting. Nice. Branded signage. Scotrail, Costa, Sainsbury's, etc. Fife Coastal Pass signage on stations. Nice. Replacement textures for vehicles. Realistic Scotrail station announcements. Bagpiper changed for more talented street musicians. Sound volume reduced. Yeah, he was the bagpiper is one of the most is so annoying. I already have a mod that removes the bagpiper. Hopefully that won't cause any like compatibility issues. Reverb sound volume through tunnels reduced so as not to deafen you in the HST. Missing power lines added. Yes. That was one of my main complaints with this route before. Static level crossing gates and fencing added where missing. Hopefully a temporary measure. Yes. Missing level crossings was another major complaint with this route. Major runway and aircraft place at Edinburgh Airport. Good. I love Edinburgh Airport and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Additional overhead line equipment on tram lines. Container ships on the Fife River. Scenery is work in progress. Will clutter lights, vehicles, and pedestrians to be added. Airport to be completed, assets permitting. Other adjustments such as platform surfaces, cable troughing, and hanging ivy. These guys are insane. They're better than Rivet. Okay, Class 170. New internal and external passenger information screen font. New realistic announcements. Note not currently working in the 2024 timetable mod. New PA chime. New headlight and marker light visuals. New buzzer sound. Thanks to Dan, otherwise known as GBRF 66715. Presumably that's a real life locomotive. Balance of cab audio, engine, and run sounds. More bassy engine note. Nice. Because the lack of internal volume is one major problem with the 170. Remove click and pops from the internal engine audio. Replacement headlight and tail light textures. Replacement cab gauge and button lighting textures. Headlight LOD improved. Cabin notice board lighting intensity lowered. Interior saloon lighting brightness reduced. And then we've got other. Requires ECML 801 and GWR HST. Drivable Class 43 formations in custom Scotrail skins, including internal seating and carpet, and cab texture replacements. A few variations in power car numbering. Drivable Class 800 converted from 801. Lumo Class 803 trained for AI only toward King's Cross and Fox's timetable. With huge thanks to Tom Hill for the base for the HST and Lumo skins. Caveats. The internal Scotrail plates are placed on the GWR version of the HST. If you need to remove them to drive GWE, please rename them or remove the main enhancement pack from your DLC folder. This is due to a limitation with the materials in the editor. Okay, that's fine. Any odd signaling behavior is down to Rivet to fix. We cannot change those bugs. Lighting over the Forth Rail Bridge is really quite bright. We haven't touched that or been able to change that so far. Right. Okay, so requires Fox's Fife Circle 2024 timetable. Fife Circle, of course. Scotrail Express Edinburgh to Glasgow. I know that's a must-have, but I haven't got it. I don't really want to get it. Blackpool Preston to Aldcote must-have. East Coast Main Line must-have. GWE Great Western Express must-have. And then some of the routes, so some other routes that not really required, but are recommended for, what was it? Recommended for immersion purposes. London to Brighton for a static aircraft, presumably taken off Gatwick Airport in the sim. East Coast Way for a ferry and ship, and Gospel Oak Barking to Gospel Oak Barking Line for food vending machines. Yeah. So that is a huge change list. Absolutely massive. Credit to Bescott, Fawkes, Jetwash, London Midland, and Rob S for making these mods. Yeah, so let's get going. So we're in the HST, of course. This is part 1. Where I drive from Edinburgh Waverley. Why does the horn sound bad? That must be a bug with the mod. But there's currently so I'm going to be, this is part 1. I'm going to be part 1 is going to be Edinburgh to Markage in the HST. Part 2 is going to be Markage to Edinburgh in the Class 800. So let's go have a look at the interior here. So as you can see, they've changed the seating to the Scotrail seating, but that'll also appear in GWE, so you might have to do some mod switcheroony. This is also the carpet. That actually looks pretty good, if I'm being honest. Come on, open up. Thank you. Oh, wrong seat. I haven't driven the train in a while. So, you can't see any Class 385s here because, well, I don't have Edinburgh to Glasgow, and I'm very glad I don't have Edinburgh to Glasgow. So here we go. Here's the Class 800 AI. That also appears in the normal route. I can't find any Lumo AI, though. Oh well. Right, next stop. Oh, this accelerates faster than I thought it would. Unsurprising, because it is a 2+4 formation, rather than the 2+7 or 8 formation that you normally get on GWE. And I must say... Oh, hello. The HST already had excellent sounds in the original GWE, so glad they haven't touched the sounds. Those are pretty good. Next, how many FPS? 44. I'd say that's pretty good. More than playable. One nice thing about this route and also Edinburgh to Glasgow is that apparently the cannons at Edinburgh Castle fire off at 1 PM every single day. Nice little Easter egg that it's included in the route by default. I might... Honestly, I think I'm going to wishlist Edinburgh to Glasgow because it does require... Because it is a... Yeah, I know about that. We're going to come into Haymarket and there's a red signal after that. And also, I've already tested out the Class 800. The physics is basically untouched, apart from the numbering, and also that the... what was it? Oh yes, the diesel physics have also been changed, and I think the sounds have been changed. So the diesel physics are now realistic to a Class 800 buy mode rather than, rather than the like 5-mile-an-hour capable diesel 801. All right. Oh, Haymarket Depot is absolutely full. Look at that. That's better than that used to be, I think. I don't think. All right, come on. The initial brakes are very powerful and also take a while to release. Oh man, I hate the HST's brakes. That part of the tunnel is not shaded in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I'll take it. There's a 170. 170 is pretty good. I like it. I bet this route has gone from mid-tier to top tier with the addition of this new timetable. Oh, hello. Come on, brake. Okay, that's an overshoot. Please stop. That's a big overshoot. Yeah, that's 20 yards. Yeah, that's a bit of a skill issue on my part, I'll be honest. Right, so here we go. Haymarket Station. So this is where, if you're in the 800, if you're heading toward Market, you'd change it to diesel mode. If you're heading toward Edinburgh, you'd change it to electric mode. Yeah, and then you'd continue, and then the AI would continue to surface off the map to King's Cross or Leeds. Oh, we have another minute here. I must say, the livery is incredibly well done. Like, it takes until here to notice, like, pixelation. Look, the Intercity 7 City livery is just a good-looking livery. I'm sorry, but it just looks really good, clean, sharply textured. It's just it's an aesthetically. Oh, hello. Wait. Okay, authentic Scotrail branded sign. That's brand new. Oh, we've got to go. Right, next stop, Kirkcaldy. That's how you pronounce it, not how you spell it. In 12 miles. So where is that? Kirkcaldy is. Okay. So, wait a minute. We've only got Kirkcaldy and Markage to go. That's impressive, actually. Why isn't it letting me go? Oh, doors. I haven't done TSW in a while. I've been flying the PMDG 737. One notable difference between the GWE HST and the Midland Mainline one is that in MML, you have to start at notch 3 because you don't want to overdrive the VP185 engine. On this, you can start at notch 4 without getting an overdrive. Ooh, easy. And then after 25 miles an hour, you can go up to notch 5. I remember a bit back, the British Ace did a video where he took a Creators Club livery version of the 2+4 HST, but in free roam. This is so much better now that we've got the proper mod for it. So there's Haymarket Depot. Looks there's a lot more trains there than there were before. That is impressive. That also. Yeah, the track ballast, if you remember, is completely new. Yeah, so don't remember, if you want to get these mods, they will be linked down in the description, PC only. As usual, DSD. Oh, that is weird. That's a weird sounding horn. Oh, there's a tram line following us. I don't think there's a pier unless you've got Edinburgh to Glasgow and you've done the mastery on Edinburgh to Glasgow. Like, oh, hello. We actually need to start throttling back a bit because we do have a 75 limit coming up. All Alright, let's release the brakes now and get notch 1 in. Notch 2. We're going to be skipping past the Edinburgh Airport, it seems. What's it called? The station where they do... the station where it connects to Edinburgh Airport. I can't remember the name. What is the name? Edinburgh Gateway. That's it. I will go to photo mode and we'll have a look at it because it just used to be just flat texture before. There's another 170. This new timetable is such an improvement over Rivet's original one because it was, what was it? Because previously all we had were Scotrail 170 services. We didn't have any rail tours, we didn't have any HSTs. Now this new timetable just makes it a ton better, a lot more lifelike. Rivet did a decent job with the original Fife Circle, but this mod takes it to a whole new level. It goes from a mid-tier to a top-tier route. Because, wait a minute. Wait, I forgot. At this station, I can't remember the name of it, but it used to have really appalling flat grass textures, and... Does it still? Yep, it's... yeah, it still does. Hopefully the mod will be updated so we don't have that anymore. What's the name of this station? Where's the sign? There it is. South Gyle. That's it. Alright. Oh. Notch 2. Let's throttle down here. Oh yeah, we are trucking. And frames per second are actually quite good at the moment. Alright, here's Edinburgh Gateway. Let's go zoom over to the Edinburgh Airport area, which I think is over here. I'll keep an eye on our speed. Was it over here? I can't remember. Oh. Well, okay. I can't find it. That's funny. Alright. We can go up to 100. And yes, finally we can get up to the speed limit in this section because the 170s are so underpowered that they weren't at higher speeds that they weren't able to get up to 100 before. Now look, we're cruising at 100 miles an hour. That's, oh yeah, that is a good feeling to finally be able to cruise at the speed limit. Oh man, that is nice. Do have an 80 limit coming up though, and it's not as if the HST is a particularly powerful beast either. I know this this mod does need some work, like South Gyle especially. And I'm pretty sure some signs at Kirkcaldy said Glasgow Queen Street for some reason. But, alright. Let's get initial brakes on. My AWS just went off, but we have green signals. This is weird. Alright. Yeah, look, initial brakes are all we need. Especially with a 1% gradient. 50. We're coming up to 4th Rail Bridge after the 50 limit. That's when the 4th rail bridge starts. Hopefully we can get a good shot of this bad boy. Has the cab, like, dashboard color been swapped out? I can't remember. Let me know in the comments if that's been swapped out, because it looks different to the standard GWE HST. Alright, we do have a 50 limit coming up. Let's put the initial brakes on. I'm so glad they added the level crossings that were missing, because that was such an immersion killer before. And also the power lines, I'm glad they added those. There's another 170. Well, it is 7:41 in the morning. Hopefully, they can, yeah, seeing a lot of traffic at the moment. That's pretty good, but hopefully we won't catch up to a 170 ahead of us. Seemingly, most of the traffic is heading to, what's it called? There's the fourth rail bridge, heading to Edinburgh, like early morning commuter sort of thing. Alright, here we go. Let's put on notch 1. Here we go, fourth rail bridge. Finally. For some reason, the reflection on the windshield is wonky out. Never mind. Oh, yes. Rail bridge has been in use. One of the most... this is not the 5 circles. The fourth rail bridge is really the absolute highlight of the route. Like, it makes you feel small. And in a big old chunker of a train like this one, that is actually quite nice. Right, come on. Alright, let's get a good shot of that. Oh, I need to adjust that. And nice. Oh, wow. Going over the fourth bridge never ceases to amaze me. Wait a minute, is that what I think it is? Where is it? There's a castle out here. What? I'd be surprised if Rivet had put, like, a secret interior to this castle, but I doubt it. That horn has no distance to it. That is weird. Okay, that is, They need to fix that horn bug for sure, because the horn on the original GWE HST did not sound like that, and it had more of a Doppler effect than the current one does. Another thing which is a bit of an immersion breaker for me is that there are no paint crews on the bridge repainting it, because to keep a bridge like this painted, it would get rusty. They'd have to be constantly repainting. Alright, shut the throttle off. It's going to be downhill as soon as we leave the... Yeah, look, an immediate 1.4% down gradient. Oh, we have to go down to 40. Alright, that's annoying. Alright. This is North Queens Ferry, as I remember. Yeah, they've actually changed the headlight brightness to reflect the new lighting characteristics of... Because the headlights were previously way too bright. Would not have been bright enough for a route with the new lighting engine. Well, I say new, it's about a year and a half old. It's still a lot better than the old one they had, though. Alright, 40-mile-an-hour limit. Come on, come on. Alright, come on, slow down. Okay, for this bridge, we have to go down to 40. Ah! We're over speeding. That's not good. This is like a mini fourth bridge right here. Alright. We're just... Why are we going so slow? Come on, I want to be doing like 70 to 100 miles an hour. Like... Come on. I want a bit of a kick out of those... What engines do we have? I can't remember. Does it say anywhere here? Nope. Okay, that's... I want a kick out of those engines. Shut the throttle off because it does take a while for the diesel engines to spool down. Oh, hello. We're still heading downhill. Doing this in the HST is more annoying than doing this in the 170 because the 170's brakes actually release faster. Alright, let's slow down. Oh, yay, we got up to 75 after this station. We still have 10 miles to Kirkcaldy. That's pretty far. Right, initial brakes doing their job. Nice. Release, please. Alright, so we're at the branch point of the 5 circle heading off to the east, so we'll be following the coast. As far as I know, no HST or LNER 800 services go off to the left of the 5 circle, just the 170s do. But I'm glad we actually get it because it increases the amount of surface variety you could do. Alright, let's keep just chugging along here. Get not 3 in there. We have 16 minutes to get to Kirkcaldy. Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there is quite a lot. Yeah, look, just look at that. Just flat texture, nothing there. Like right next to the track. That needs to be worked on. Hopefully this mod will get updated. It is the very first release of the mod, so hopefully they'll give the mod a couple of updates. See it and hope that works. Right, I'm going to check. Is there anyone coming along? I'm specifically checking for 800s because I want to see those get past. Oh, there's a 170 just leaving Kirkcaldy, so we won't catch up to him. Oh, hello. I think there's a 5 car coming, 800 coming along. Just left markage. So hopefully there should be an 800 going past. Oh, it's so nice to finally be able to open up the HST. And finally let her cruise at the speed she deserves. As far as I know, Scotrail is one of the only operators of the excuse me, HST left in Britain, because all of the others, TransPennine, Avanti, East Midlands Rail, actually East Midlands Rail, and Avanti, I think, still... Actually, no. East Midlands Rail operates Meridians? Class 222 Meridian? No. 222 Voyagers, not Meridians, my bad. Operates Voyagers, then... Yeah. And then Avanti operates Voyagers as well, if I remember correctly. Alright, we do have 50 and then 65 limit. Oh, dang it! I just got this thing up to 75! Come on, game! I know it's realistic, but it's still very annoying. Oh, hello! We've got a Network Rail Ford Transit over here. Oh, what's this from? I can't remember where this is from. And this clutter, I do not remember that being here before. That's quite nice to have. Like, that's very nice. Seems to be more overall vegetation, but there is still quite a lot of the old flat grass texture. That, hopefully that can be updated. Yeah. Yeah, so, as far as, apart from East Midlands Rail, Avanti West Coast, and Scotrail, all the other British train operators operate the Hitachi IET variants of that, so like Class 800, 801, stuff like that. Uh-oh. Watch 2, please. Okay, we can go back up to 75. That's good. Straight through wherever this station this is. You're standing over the yellow line. Get back. Oh dear. So yeah. Scotrail is, as far as I know, the only HST operator left in the UK, because East Midlands Rail still has Voyagers. Avanti still has Voyagers, but both of them have ordered Hitachi IETs coming in the next couple of years. Scotrail, as far as I know, still operates HSTs, doesn't have any Hitachi IETs, and is about to get is not about to get Hitachi IETs. Oh, look at this, we're running right next to the coast. Lovely. There's another 170. Hello there. Nice to see that's still the main train on the line, and it hasn't been replaced by trains. Yeah. So Scotrail is very much in a minority of its own when it comes to HSTs. Mind you, I like the HSTs. It's sort of the ugly duckling of British Rail, and they have. I originally thought it was the ugliest train on the planet, but now it's sort of grown on me. The HST does grow on me quite a bit. Oh, we have a 40 limit coming up. Come on! I just want to get this train up to decent speed. I don't have to brake every single time. So, yeah. Hopefully Scotrail caves and orders IETs, because the current HSTs that they have are just ancient. They're going on 40 years old. They're ancient. They don't have parts anymore. Yeah, they just need to be given a one. They need to be retired. What they need to be is retired, and hopefully at least one of them is preserved. Like we like having preserved HSTs. I know at least there's one preserved HST. It's been repainted into a bright blue livery and does workings and does the Midland Pullman service, so like luxury, like a luxury service sort of thing. Like that would be fun to do. Alright, we could go back up to 75. Like, this route, actually, I wouldn't say this route is top tier yet. Like, the enhancement pack still needs to be upgraded. There's still quite a lot of areas of flat grass texture. But, hopefully, along with Rivet's new patch and the enhancement pack getting upgraded, this should become a top tier route. Oh man, this is actually one of the most scenic sections of line in TSW. Just look at that. We're running right... This honestly reminds me of the subsections of the Cornish Main Line. Like, the track's running right next to the beach, and you've got like cottages, you've got like holiday homes and stuff, like right next to the track. I think, like, if you're on console, you can do this sort of thing in free mode. You can make like a scenario, like a custom scenario in the scenario editor, or maybe download one. And then there's also like, you can get Creators Club liveries for the Inter7 City livery. No, this is getting beyond a joke. We have to go down to 30 miles an hour? Oh my goodness. Oh man. This is seriously annoying now. This is beginning to get on my nerves. Like, come on. Oh man. I get it up to 70. I didn't even get it up to speed. Oh, hello, another HST. Is that... No, I thought that was an 800. Dang it. Oh man, I don't think we'll see the 800 today. Oh no, there's nothing on the map. That is annoying. 3.5 miles to Kirkcaldy. There will be. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see part 2 coming out tomorrow. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Alright, 30-mile-an-hour limit coming into force. Oh. What tunnel? Okay, what station is this? Kinghorn. Kinghorn it is. So annoying. It's like being back on Blackpool branches. Like, you get the 47 up to 75, but at every single station you have to slow down to like 30 miles an hour. It's not one long uninterrupted section of high speed running like you get on the East Coast main line. Get behind the yellow line. Oh man. Oh yeah, now look. We're like perched on a cliff overlooking the sea. That is genuinely beautiful. Like, just look at that. That is, I'm genuinely impressed. Like, the coastal scenery is actually pretty good on this route. Like, it didn't need an enhancement pack for sure before. Topo at 6 miles up to Kirkcaldy. Are there any stations before then? No. So next, I will hopefully want to slow down before we get to Kirkcaldy. "65 miles an hour. That's good. Up to notch 3. Those stone walls look new. I don't remember those being there before. That's good. I like that. Hopefully, Rivet takes their time with the patch and makes it actually good. So they don't. Hopefully Rivet doesn't rush the patch, because otherwise, yeah. Alright, 1 mile to go. I do have pretty powerful brakes, so I'll start rating until the yard meter starts ticking down after 0.6 miles. Actually, I'll start the initial brakes now. Actually, no, not yet. Why do I keep changing my mind like this? Oh, man. It's also nice to be back in the HST, because they have a certain charm to them, which no other train has, really. Like I was talking in my video yesterday on the ATR-72 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That was, I was very, the ATR has a certain charm to it that no other aircraft has, and one that you cannot really describe. I must say the HST does have the same thing. Alright, release the brake. No, not release the brakes. I do not want to do an overshoot like I did at Haymarket. Notch 5, full service. Come on, brake. Yeah, that was an overshoot. That was a bigger overshoot than I did at Haymarket. I'm not proud of myself. But here we go, Kirkcaldy. spur line over here. Wait. I seem to remember the cars were sunken into the ground at this car park before. That seems to have been fixed by this enhancement pack. Nice. Wait a minute, can I still open the coupler hatch? Yes. I love that. Is there anything here that I might find interesting? Oh, authentic Scotrail posters. Nice. Nice. More authentic posters. That I don't remember that. Oh, it's the seal plushie. That's one of the collectibles. Oh, and here's another of the collectibles. That was this, I think it was the same on Cascade Circle. There's a route map which I haven't got yet. All right. There's 170. Hello there. Let's get out of our seat and take a look around because we do have another 2 minutes here. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Sorry. We do have a vigilance system. Okay, poster. Nice. Is there anything else? Ah, yes. Planter. Nice. Nice. Route map. Anything else? Don't think so. Control 0. Back at the cab. I seem to remember this being here before. From the original GWE add-on. Wait a minute. What's that? What is that? Oh. I don't remember this being here before. Interesting. Right. Oh yeah, look. That was one of the changes listed. PIS now has new textures. That looks pretty dang good. What about interior wise? Oh, I can't go that way. And I can't go that... Alright. Shut the doors. Brakes off. Notch 1. Notch 3 out of the gate. Alright. Leaving a tad early. Next stop, Markinch in 6.3 miles. And we've got a 65 limit straight out of the gate. Trouble is, I seem to remember hearing a while back that there's a completely finished Australian route for TSW, and it's never going to be released because of a licensing dispute. Like, that just feels like a tease. We've needed Australian game for ages. Why can't we have it? Like, just remove all the branding and just make it, like, anonymous, as it were. Like an anonymous route, like just unbranded, like that. We'd love to. Everyone would love to have Australia in the game. Like, please, Dovetail. We want that route. We just can't have it. All right. We could go up to 80 miles an hour. Oh, happy days. 80-mile-an-hour limit coming into force temporarily. Five miles to go to Markinch. We've already completed the vast majority of our journey today. This is excellent. This is still a mid-tier route, I'd say, but with the enhancement pack, it makes it a whole lot better. Added a bunch of services that were missing. Added a whole bunch of vegetation, but I think in my opinion, what needs to be done to make this route like top tier is we need more vegetation, especially in areas with flat grass textures. Not enough, in my opinion, not enough vegetation was added to make the route look good. Yeah. And it's also nice that we didn't have to program all of this in ourselves in free roam like that, or do it in the scenario editor. That's nice. Alright, throttle off. Also, Rivet have committed to adding the Lava branch eventually when that opens in real life, so yeah, we've got 2 confirmed updates coming for this route. Wait. Yes! The guys who did the mod finally added power lines. Like, you can't argue with that. Oh, is that the off? Okay, so that's Glen Rothes off to our left. And then there's the Livid branch just going off to our right. The Livid branch is really that when that gets added, that'll add quite a bit more service variation. So yeah, we've got 2 confirmed updates coming for this route. The patch, which a bunch of like post-release patches which Rivet are doing, which is probably make this route a lot better, and then after that, after Rivet's surveying team get access to it in life, they'll do the Lava branch and add that to the route as well. So a whole lot of potential for this route. Like that it'll be so nice when we finally get to go on the Lava branch. Alright, so we have Markinch coming up at 1.5 miles. We are approaching the end of today's journey. I think another bug that needs to be... Another bug that the... what's their name? The mod creators like Bescott, Jetwash, Fox need to do is that... they need to... If it's feasible, they need to fix the auto-announcer bug, because currently with this timetable, the auto-announcer doesn't seem to be working, apparently. So, yeah. Alright. So there's that viaduct up there is just before Markinch, so I'll idle the throttle. Another thing, I wish this route, when released, had been extended up to Dundee or Perth, or hopefully both, because Markinch feels like a bizarre place to cut the route coverage, if I'm being honest. Because Markinch is not particularly a big station, and Most of the HST services don't stop here in real life. They just shoot on straight through, heading to Dundee and Aberdeen. But now, yeah. Right, let's slow down hard. Yes, thank you, AWS. I can see the red signal. I do not want an overshoot. Come on. Stop. Woo! Okay, we did it. Actually, I'll put it on the initial. Alright, so here we are, markage. And still no sign of an 800. Oh well. Wait a minute. I didn't know this. The station building has an interior to it. That's nice. I didn't know that was there. Can I push this? No. Sadly, the lift doesn't work. That'd be nice. Oh, hello. There's a 170 coming in. For some reason, having to switch tracks. Oh well. Lock the doors. Alright, so there we go. I'm guessing we're not getting platinum. No, we did! Despite all of these speeding. Okay, so that is where I think we're going to leave it for today's video. Don't forget to come back for part 2 tomorrow with the Class 800. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.